What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Storm Stranger. This is the first video of my spooky story time series. If you guys are new to my channel, I do story times every Sunday about my life and experiences and all that crazy shit. If you want to know what messes I get into, then go ahead and subscribe. I post every week, sometimes on Wednesdays, but I do every Sunday. So this is gonna be the first video of my spooky story time. In every one of these videos, I'm gonna be in a different costume. So today I'm Cookie Monster. Did a little background. Got these lights at the Dollar Tree. Now, keeping it cheap, because that's me, right? I am going to put this out there, a warning. Some of these stories might be a little bit too uncomfortable for people, especially this first one. The only reason why I'm starting off with this first one is because my friend Kristen told me I should start with this one. It's horrible. It's probably not the best to start with because, like I said, there's a trigger warning. It has to do with a dead baby. Or should I actually say baby ghost? So if you've just lost somebody or if you're going through something, just don't watch this. God, I'm gonna get this video's gonna get taken down, I just know it. So this one's for you, Kristen. Shout out to you, Kristen. K10. So a lot of my stories have taken place in the hospital, as you already know. And you know, hospitals and graveyards and funeral homes and churches even are like the grounds for ghosts and spirits. This one is going to be taking place in a hospital, and it is the Children's Hospital. I think I was around 15 or 16 years old at this time. Sometimes, I don't know if a lot of you know this, sometimes they have rooms that are just separate rooms, just one room to itself, or it is one big room that is cut off by a curtain. So there's two people in one room, but the curtain gives privacy to those people. So I was put into one of those rooms, which was a two-person room. I didn't know who was on the other side of the curtain. The curtain was closed. I didn't care. Just whoever's over there, they can do what they need to do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I was in the hospital for a couple of weeks, and within the first week, I would be going to sleep at night, and I would be woken up by this baby crying over and over and over, and I couldn't sleep. Sleeping to the sounds of the machines beeping, that's hard enough. Now I have a baby next door to me crying, so I'm calling the nurses and I'm just telling them, can you shut this baby up? I'm trying to sleep, or move me to a different room because I'm not vibing right now. This is not a vibe. So then a couple of my nurses would come in and they would look at me and they'd be like, okay, she's too much medication for her, take her off the morphine, or she's tripping. Multiple nurses would come in and they just wouldn't really believe me. They think I'd be going crazy. And this one nurse, I'm gonna say her name because she's my favorite, Mary Jo. If you're watching this, oh my god, I love you. But she was like an angel. She's perfect. She's just like everything I've ever wanted to be. She's like the Grey's Anatomy type of doctor. But she's a nurse. I don't know if she's a nurse still, but at the time she was my favorite nurse. She did believe me, and she was actually about to clock out. She was done with her shift, and I was kind of upset about that because I didn't want the new nurse to come in and have to deal with that. She ended up staying a little bit before she left. I told her, I was like, Mary Jo, there's a baby next to, she's like, no, there's nobody in the bed next to you. And I'm like, no, you're lying, there's no way. So she's like, okay, well, there's a crib. And I'm like, okay, well, what the like, let me see. So she shows me, and it's an empty crib. She's like, hold on, I'll be right back. So she goes back to the nurse's station and she looks up the patient that was in the room before I was, and it was a newborn baby. I don't know how old it was when it died. It passed away a little bit before I was moved into that room. So what I was hearing was its ghost. The reason why nobody could understand where I was coming from is because every time they'd come into the room, it'd be quiet, they can't hear anything, they look at me like she's crazy. I don't understand why they didn't think anything of it. Like, you see an empty crib, this girl's hearing babies, obviously it's a ghost. So nobody actually put it together until Mary Jo took the time to look it up for me, and she didn't give me any information. She's not allowed to. All she said was this was a baby. I don't know how old it was, and it passed away, and that is what I was hearing. That was a very, very hard thing for me to deal with because the reason why they put me in this room is because they didn't have any single rooms for me available. So I told them, take the crib out, take the curtain out. I can't deal. They removed the crib. It was always very cold in that room, and I've always complained, even before the baby cries, I'd always complain about the temperature being cold. It'd give me all the warm blankets I could possibly ask for. Yeah, so that was one of my first experiences that I've had with a ghost in the hospital. I have a lot of ghost stories. I really love paranormal. I'm not into horror movies like Chainsaw Massacre or any of that, but when it comes down to paranormal stuff like The Conjuring, I haven't even seen The Conjuring yet, but I need to sit down and watch that. I just need to be attentive enough to pay attention. Is that the word, attentive? Is that even a word? I don't know. Oh, Kristen, is attentive a word? She just used the word coagulatory. Is that the word? Coagulate. Coagulate? Coagulate. 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 Don't even know what the fuck that means, but she said that was the word of the day. So, cool. I like cookies. Okay, well, I am done with this first story time, and I know I should not have started off with this particular story, but we are going to put the blame on Kristen. And if you don't know who Kristen is, it's fine. Blame it on somebody else that's named Kristen. If your name is Kristen, this is your fault. It's on you. Don't cancel me. Cancel yourself. I don't know. But yes, so I'm sorry I had to start off with this kind of morbid ghost babies, and it's just, I don't know. Hopefully this video won't be taken down. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I've said that 30,000 times already, but please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, help the algorithm out. I need at least more than like 1 like. Come on, people. And only like 6 people see my video. It's fine. The algorithm hates me. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Anyways, subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by December, or probably November. You know, realistically, December, or even the new year, or in 3 years. I don't know. It took me 10 years to get to 1,000 followers on my other account, which I don't even use anymore. Well, I should. Leave a comment below, a spooky comment. Tell me your experiences with ghosts. Let me know, do you believe in the paranormal, or are you a non-believer? Let me know in the comments. Share this video with your spooky friends. Share this video with anybody who loves Halloween and spooky stories. Don't share it with anyone who just lost a kid, or lost anybody, or has trauma with babies that have moved on. Kristen, you're just eating this up right now, aren't you? You're just eating this video up. End this. I love you guys. It is finally October. Stay spooky. Storm out.